Hello everyone and welcome to episode 63 of Dynasty Warriors 2. I am Rudy95 and joining me for this episode is my little brother Brandon, who, if you've seen some of these earlier episodes of this Let's Play, he is joining me on a few episodes.
Hi.
Finally picks up on his cue to talk, and the microphone may be sounding a little bit different because I have upgraded my microphone. I have invested in a Blue Yeti microphone. So if it sounds different, good, because it's supposed to, and if it sounds better, then good, because it's also supposed to. So we're finishing off the Battle of Chibi. Last episode, in episode 62, we managed to fly through the Yellow Turban Rebellion, the Hulao Gate, and the Battle of Guandu, and pretty much halfway finished Chibi as well, all in one sitting. So now we are trying to go for a home run and finish off Xu Zhu's Mushu mode for a two episode wonder is what I like to call them. So we're trying to finish off the Battle of Chibi, and I'm really excited to see how this Blue Yeti microphone sounds when it's all done and posted to YouTube. So, and this is on hard difficulty, just as I may remind you, all your viewers, and my little brother Brandon, because he doesn't watch these videos and he hasn't participated in a video for a long time. The last time he participated in a video was well before I started playing on hard difficulty. Well before, so...
It goes like Zhou Zhu or something.
The last time, I don't know. I honestly don't know. It was like probably Zhou Zhu or something, and Zhou Zhu was the second character I had done, so that was ages ago. So we're just trying to finish off the battle. As this is on hard and I'm fully maxed out, obviously I don't need to bother with all the troops, so I'm just ignoring them and heading straight to Sun Quan, just getting the checkpoints that are... Pardon me, yawn. It's been a long day, so we're avoiding all the troopers apart from the gate captains as per usual, because really... if we can avoid them and get Sun Quan on our own, then that's what we'll do, because why not? Just why not?
That's something that I would normally do, storm ahead.
See, the difference with you is, and when you storm ahead, you're not fully maxed out, you're like base stats, you've basically not leveled up your character at all, and then you charge ahead all the way, you start the match, you charge ahead to the commander basically right away, and then you wonder why you die and can't do it, and then get frustrated because you die and can't do it.
Well, I really played Dynasty Warriors 7 and Dynasty Warriors 8, so really, you can't really do that.
No, you can do that in Dynasty Warriors 7 and 8.
Well,
in some battles.
There's not a lot of battles that you can do that.
Ah, well, I'm talking about before, when you played like Dynasty Warriors 4 and Dynasty Warriors 5, that's pretty much how you played.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, the only Dynasty Warriors... In fact, you never even played Dynasty Warriors 4. The only Dynasty Warriors game you properly played was Dynasty Warriors 5 and Dynasty Warriors Empires. Those are the only two games you properly played, apart from your recent playing of Dynasty Warriors 7 and Dynasty Warriors 8.
Which, well...
Even though even though you got them months and months and months ago, you're only just starting to play them despite having them months ago.
Well, I did play them ages ago. I just played them on different profiles, so then when I got that profile, I had to start again. So
Xu Zhu, as you know, is a big massive tank. As you can see, we are simply just demolishing every single person in our path. Chengpu, he is not going to be much of a problem. If only my Mushu didn't knock him away and let him do that stupid life recovery, but he seems to have not wanted to recover his life, which I don't know why he wouldn't want to do that, but my bodyguards knocked him down and gave him another opportunity, which he's taken. Not that it matters, because he's soon going to die. Now, and Zhang Liao's dead. That's a shame. That's a real shame. We're going to lose this battle now because Zhang Liao died. No, we're really not. We're really not going to lose this battle now that Zhang Liao died.
I like Zhang Liao.
So I'm currently waiting for my HD PVR to arrive. I've purchased it from my friend Matt. Shout out to him. Thanks again for letting me buy it from you. So I've purchased that. I'm just waiting on that, and when that comes, I will be able to do Let's Plays on PlayStation 3 games and Xbox 360 games without worrying about quality, which is what has primarily put me off playing Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 games for this channel, is video quality.
What is it you're buying?
I've not buying, I've bought an HD PVR which is an HD capture device which allows me to record games while I play them in HD.
Oh, okay.
Whereas the Dazzle that I've got just now and the Easy Gamer device that I had before only allowed me to record if I was playing in standard definition, which does not mean it's not terrible quality by far, but it's not the best quality. And this is a hobby that I want to take seriously and I want to really stick at, so I want obviously to have the best equipment that I can purchase and have, and the best quality of videos that I can have, hence why I've got this new Blue Yeti microphone. So this is the first time using the Blue Yeti microphone for recording sake, so I might have some issues trying to sort out the best kind of settings for it, such as the gain setting, such as whatever. But from what I've heard, because I've tested it, compared to my older microphone, it should sound a lot better. Hopefully it does. Thanks to LD Shadow Lady. You should go check out her channel. Awesome YouTuber. Thanks to LD Shadow Lady for letting me know what microphone she has, because she also has a Blue Yeti microphone. So thank you for her for letting me know, so I could go and purchase a Blue Yeti microphone because I knew how good it was, because that's the microphone that she uses. So thank you for that. I feel like I'm just doing a solo recording because Brandon is pretty much just listening to me talk right now. Yeah, I know you're out of touch with doing recordings. You're out of touch.
Out of touch, yeah. Just out of touch.
And Jia Hao Dun died, but it doesn't matter because Sun Quan's dead. And yes, you failed your father, but no one cares. You're old news now, Sun Quan. Let's move on to the next and final stage. Can you not believe it? Only 2 episodes, and I've pretty much finished. I almost finished 4 battles in 1 episode, which is incredible. Consider this. Previously, when I was doing like Sun Shang Jiang's Mushu mode, that took me 9 episodes to do her entire Mushu mode, and now, even though I'm doing it on hard difficulty, which should logically make me take more episodes, I'm finishing them in like 2 episodes, all in. And I know that the fact that I'm not bothering killing every single trooper or an officer is contributing factor to it, but I've really got to say that having your character maxed out is so good. And it's the Battle of the Wu Zhang Plains. We all know that, pardon me, hiccup, we all know the problems I've had with this stage. And this is a poster commentary, by the way, just a heads up, just in case you didn't know. So I will be cutting from the beginning of the battle to where I want Xu Zhu to be for the beginning of the battle, because where he starts out, I don't want him to be there, because if I stay there, then Dian Wei and Jia Hao Yuan will both be destroyed by Zhao Yun and Ma Chao. Dian Wei and Jia Hao Yuan are on the right hand side of the map, so I'll be walking all the way over there. But I've cut that out of this video, so you guys don't have to see the boring, tedious, slow walking of Xu Zhu from one end of the map to the other. So that will cut out very soon, any second now. There you go, and we're here. See how annoying and boring would it have been if I had kept it in for you guys. I'm thinking of you guys, I'm thinking of you. So this is the final stage of the Mushu. We're saying goodbye to Xu Zhu in this episode. Bye bye Xu Zhu, you will not be missed. And we all know that the final battle, I mean, just all you need to do is just look at the trouble I had with Guan Yu for this battle before. I'm going to turn I'm sorry if you've heard my headset and any of this. I've just realised that the Blue Yeti can probably pick my headset up, even though it's all the way over my bed. It can probably pick it up. So Wulan is... Yeah, it can pick you up in the background. It's a pretty good microphone. It's really awesome. I'm really glad that I invested in it. Can you believe this? £90 in total, but the microphone itself was only about 70, and then it was 20% VAT. 20% VAT. That's a hell of a VAT percentage add-on.
What's the VAT?
VAT. It's you know, I don't actually know what VAT is. I've never really bothered to find out what it is. All I know is that it's a tax, value-added tax, and all I know is that it adds on money to what you would to your object that you're buying. So for instance, my microphone was £70, VAT was 20%, so it took 20% of 70 and added it on to 70 to get 90.
Alright.
So I'm assuming that 20% of 70, or it wasn't 70 on the dot, it was like 73, but I'm rounding it down because that's easier. So that's how that works. But
Alright.
so we've taken care of Wu Lan, who is an officer under Zhao Yun, and now we're trying to save Dian Wei and Jia Hao Yuan, because the key thing for the Battle of Wu Zhang Plains, no matter what side you're playing as, if you're playing as Wu, what are you doing? Wu is not even in here. If you're either playing as Shu or Wei, you want to get over to this side. If you're playing on hard difficulty, you want to get over to this side as quickly as you can. We've got a dog since my last recording, and he's in here and he's snoring.
Very quietly, but
I don't know if the microphone, but if you can hear a snoring, that's neither me nor Brandon. That's our dog. he just wanted to be part of this recording too, but it was like, you know what, that sounds really interesting, I want to go watch, and then he was like, nah, this is boring, I'm just going to sleep. I'm just going to sleep and snore.
Yeah.
And fart also, because he's a really smelly dog sometimes.
Sometimes.
But you want to go over to this side of the map, because that side of the map will be destroyed no matter what side you're playing as, and then that will cause lots of trouble for you. I mean, if you're playing as Shu, I recommend you sacrifice Hung Zhong and go and save Zhao Yun and Ma Chao. If you're playing as Wei, then I recommend you sacrifice Xu Zhu and Zhang He to save Jia Hao Yuan and Dian Wei, because really Zhao Yun and Ma Chao are much more of a threat and a problem than Hung Zhong. Brandon, you said about 3 words in this entire recording session. Are you ever going to contribute?
I don't know what I say.
Well, you can comment on Xu Zhu for one. Do you like the character of Xu Zhu? Do you not like Xu Zhu? Do you? Yeah, well, we know he's fat, but that's irrelevant. So, I mean, do you dislike him because he's fat? Or
No, I think he's annoying.
You think he's annoying? Right, well, I don't really like him either. I think he's annoying too, but not because he's fat, obviously.
Yeah, not because he's fat, yeah.
Well, not because he's fat. But I won't be. Surprisingly, I had fun playing as him though in Dynasty Warriors 2. Have you got any tips for them watching on how to do the Wu Zhang Plains, Brandon? Any tips at all?
I don't really know the map on Dynasty Warriors 2.
Yeah, because you've never played Dynasty Warriors 2, have you?
No.
No. What is the earliest Dynasty Warriors game you played? Those two soldiers there were Those two soldiers missed in synchronization there. They both went to hit me and they both missed, and it was completely synchronized missing. If synchronized missing was an Olympic sport, they would be the masters of it. Sorry, but I interrupted you. What were you saying?
Dynasty Warriors 3 Extreme Legends.
Really? You played Extreme Legends?
Yes.
What's that about then?
It was ages ago, but I have played it.
Nah, well. But you played Extreme Legends, but you've not played Dynasty Warriors 3?
No, if you were just talking about the earliest Dynasty Warriors game, probably Dynasty Warriors 4.
But Dynasty Warriors 3 Extreme Legends came before Dynasty Warriors 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about the main kind of Dynasty Warriors, like Dynasty Warriors 1,
This is the main Extreme Legends. I count Extreme Legends as part of the main, really. Oh, pardon me. Oh. I am tired. I am back at university tomorrow. My holiday is officially over.
You're lucky you got a long holiday.
Aye, alright, Brandon. Oh, well, that's actually true, I do. Yeah, I get like 6 months off. I finish before you finish, and I go back after you go back. So, and watch out for this. If you're playing as Wei, watch out for this ambush. I mean, it does happen if you're playing as Shu, but I don't really know what they can. I think in order for you to trigger it, you need to either lose Hung Zhong or Zhao Yun and Ma Chao. Not too sure. I'm not too sure. I think you need to lose Zhao Yun and Ma Chao to trigger, or just Ma Chao, because Zhao Yun's obviously not dead, Martin, you idiot. I think you just need to lose one officer in order to trigger that. So I'm not sure in the conditions, but if you're playing as Wei, it can be a real pain in the ass, obviously, for obvious reasons, because you've got Zhang Wei. Wei Yan is not too much of a threat. I mean, if you're playing as either Zhang Liao or Xu Zhu, as I am, then if you do well in the battle, your own unit's morale will rise to full, and your own troops will be able to handle Wei Yan on their own without... pardon me. Without, but there's Hung Zhong, he's advancing up that left hand side as we said we would. I think now I decide to go and...
Nope.
Is it here that I decide to go and attack Hung Zhong? Nope, apparently I decided to run back, just to run back. I don't get... Oh, I know, I was looking for meat buns, that's what I was doing. I recorded this like a month ago. I think it was no, not a month ago. That's about no. Actually, I did. I recorded this about a month ago, so I've really dropped out of my schedule of recording and uploading. But it's primarily because I don't like my Dazzle. I don't like the Dazzle at all in terms of a recording device. So I'm waiting until I get my HD PVR before I do any more recordings, so to speak. So when I get my HD PVR, that's when I'll get back into recordings and stuff, and just stuffs.
And just stuffs.
Yes, just stuffs. But I think I'm going to kill Zhao Yun, and then head all the way up to help Zhang Liao and get Hung Zhong and Guan Yu. Because Zhang Liao and Jia Haodun, if you leave them to their own devices, they can actually pretty much hold their own. I mean, they can hold their own for the majority of the battle, really. I mean, they don't crumble like Jia Haoyuan and Dian Wei does. They actually can hold their own. I mean, they will get pushed back and eventually defeated, but you've got some time before that happens in this battle.
I like how you walked up to him while he was doing his finisher.
Yeah. Wait, what?
When he was doing his finisher, you walked up to him.
Yeah.
And then you were hit.
Yeah. I probably was trying to block him or something. Hi, me. Yawn again. I am tired. I need my bed. It's not even 11 o'clock and I need my bed. Here it is. Here is when... What? Apparently there's a... Oh, it's Jiang Wei. I forgot about Jiang Wei. So, once I defeat Jiang Wei... It's been so long since I recorded this. I actually don't remember what I actually done in the battle. But as you can see... I mean, even this is the final stage. This is supposed to be as difficult as the game can possibly get. And we're tearing through it, not really that much of a problem. Although, Dynasty Warriors 2 hard mode is nothing compared to Dynasty Warriors 3 hard mode. Absolutely nothing compared to it, I mean, seriously. I mean, grinding your character in Dynasty Warriors 3 is so much more harder because you actually, in order to get your character to full max stats, you actually need to grind the items to their full max stats, which is really irritating. So it's actually really difficult in Dynasty Warriors 3 to grind your character.
Normally I probably would never grind your character.
No, you don't bother with grinding, you just kind of do it and hope for the best. I don't know, what difficulty did you play on?
No.
Well, that's not too bad. Dynasty Warriors 7 normal is actually kind of easy, to be honest. I mean, if you want a difficult challenge, then you should play Dynasty Warriors 3 on hard. In fact, you won't be able to play it on hard at first, you'll have to play it on normal to level up your characters a little bit. But Jiang Wei is dead, and we've cut... Yep, see, I did it again. I cut out all that boring transition. Tedious walking, well, not walking, riding a horse, but still, it was tedious either way. And now we're up...
You could have skipped that bit. The load.
I think it's important to show that I've saved. That I've saved, because it's important to know where... It's important for the people watching the videos to know where the saves in the map are. So I show every time I save, so they know where the saves are. So now we're up here. As you can see, our forces down where we were before here have now started attacking Liu Bei and Zhuge Liang. whereas we now need to take care of Hung Zhong because he's got full morale and he'll break through these defences and get to Sima Yi and Cao Cao if we don't stop him. So let's take him down. I mean, Hung Zhong is not difficult to beat, really. He's definitely not one of the more difficult characters to fight. He's got a really good moveset. His moveset is the same as Gang Ning's. But really, as a character, he's not. He's kind of got a weak defense, I reckon. I mean, you can easily take him down if you don't knock him down like I do. He's going to attack ×2, and I shouldn't have used my Mushu there because never use your Mushu first when you're dueling with an enemy officer, because if you use your Mushu, then they will use theirs, and whoever uses their Mushu second will override the first person's Mushu, if that makes sense. And that works vice versa. So if they use their Mushu and you have yours fully charged like I do now, you use yours to interrupt theirs, and well, the benefits of that are obvious. But Hung Zhong's dead. That didn't take very long, but a minute, and we are ready to head. I can't remember where I went. I don't know. Well, maybe yawn. No. I do not remember where I went after this. Do not remember. Why am I killing innocent troopers? Well, they're not exactly innocent, but I think I'm going to go and take Wei Yan out. I think that's what I do.
No, you hit your weapon in mid-air for no random reason.
What, sorry?
You hit your weapon in mid-air for no random reason.
Maybe I was trying to hit someone, I don't know.
You were, but you don't miss.
Well, I can miss too, you know. I'm not a master at this game. Although I certainly do know the ins and outs of it. I would like to think that I know the ins and outs of it by now, since I've been playing it for a Let's Play for almost a year. Yep, it's taken me a year to do 63 episodes, so I've woofed. A whole year. What do you have to say about that, Brandon?
That I don't get the chance to do that?
No, I don't know. We're not talking about your channel right now, we're talking about my channel.
That's pretty impressive, but chill.
Impressive? I think it's ridiculous. I mean, Dynasty Warriors, although Dynasty Warriors games are a really long Let's Plays when you do them. I mean, the nature of their game is to be long. I mean, DJ Moj, I'm going to screw up his name, it's either DJ Mojo or DJ Moj 12 or something like that. He has a Dynasty Warriors 3 Let's Play going on right now. Or is it Let's Complete? I think it's Let's Complete he calls it. Although it's the same as Let's Perfect. And guess how many parts his Dynasty Warriors 3 / Dynasty Warriors 3 Extreme Legends Let's Play is on right now?
100.
No.
Is it less or more?
It's higher.
200.
Higher.
500.
Lower.
300.
Higher.
400.
Low.
350.
About 350, yeah. 350 parts. I mean, I know that some people think that a Let's Play should not be long. Like, should not be... Yes, dogs do that, Brandon.
What is he doing?
He's doing what dogs do to their paws, I don't know. Licking it, I don't know. I mean, you just don't question a dog. When a dog does something, you just don't question it. They're not, I don't know. But I know that some people think that Let's Plays shouldn't be that long. I mean, I do recall one YouTuber I was watching saying that he hated long Let's Plays, and he said that a Let's Play shouldn't even go near 100 episodes. But I don't agree with that. I think that a Let's Play, if you intend, it depends on what kind of Let's Play you want to do. If you want to do a kind of a highlight type Let's Play where you do a recording session and then you only show the highlights, the best bits of that recording session, then you don't need to do that. But if you want to give people like a full on like this Let's Play where I just record 40 minutes and put up the whole 40 minutes, unless there's like transitional, like tedious walking and stuff. Then I cut that out. But then you're gonna. I think a Let's Play should represent the game and what the game is like. So if the game is really long, and if it takes you a long time to complete it properly,
depends if you enjoy it.
Whatever way you want. Obviously, it depends. I mean, but I'm the kind of YouTuber that even if I really didn't enjoy a game, I would really hate to stop doing it on YouTube. And we cut out again, by the way, just in case you didn't notice. We've went from being in the top left hand of the corner to the bottom right. So we've done another transition there. But I'm the type of YouTuber that hates cutting out Let's Plays when they're unfinished. I hate doing it. I really do hate doing it. It really bugs me.
I don't see the point in that.
You don't see the point in what?
Cutting out in a Let's Play when you're like halfway through it.
Well, you cut out in your Let's Plays when you're about 2 episodes in.
Oh, yeah, but I had the reason to enjoy it.
No. Well, I mean, even if I like say right now, for instance, I mean, I've gotten disillusioned with Dynasty Warriors 2 during this Let's Play at times, because it was the only it's the only thing that my channel is uploading, because if I try to do more than one Let's Play at the same time, then I find that and there's another save right here, by the way, and there's also another save directly opposite where this one is on the other side. Then if I try to do more than one Let's Play at a time, then I find that my attention is too divided, and I end up focusing on one Let's Play over the other. I mean, when I started Dynasty Warriors 2, I had a Kingdom Hearts Let's Play going on, but I've put that on postponement just now. I don't know if postponement is a word. Well, it is a word now because I've just made it up. So you can add that to the dictionary. You can click to save to dictionary for that one. But
you've proposed it.
I've postponed it, yes. Because I was when I was doing both of them, I was just uploading Dynasty Warriors 2 mostly anyway. So I mean, it didn't make any sense. But from now on, my channel's only going to do, like, it's been this way for a while now, but my channel's only going to do one Let's Play at a time. So Dynasty Warriors 2 will be completely finished before I move on to finish Kingdom Hearts. And I cannot wait to get back into doing Kingdom Hearts.
How long do you reckon it'll take you to finish Dynasty Warriors
2? Well, I'm actually making really good progress. I actually talked about this in episode 62. And I think I came to the conclusion that it should take me another 32 or 33 episodes to finish it.
Well,
because, well, I don't know. Depends how quickly I record them, really. It depends how quickly. But I worked it out because let's use an optimistic frame of 2 episodes per character, as is Xu Zhu's Mushu and Dian Wei's Mushu and stuff. If I have 2 episodes per character, and I think it was 6 or 7 characters left to do, then that's 12 episodes. No, that can't be right. I can't remember. Well, anyway, it's in episode 62 where I did the whole calculation on how many episodes I've got left, and I came to about 30 something episodes, but that's optimistic.
What have you still got left to do?
Well, once I do Xu Zhu, which I finished in this episode, I actually really like how I finished this, so I'm gonna. I don't finish it right now, but I mean, when I like how I finished this battle. I do remember how I finished this battle. Some people might say that it's cowardly. Some people might say that it's not right. But I say if the game allows you to do it, then it's not cheating. Just like in Reign of Fire, when I hid behind that wall and so the big alpha dragon couldn't get me, and then I blasted him with my tank and killed him that way. Just like that, that was allowed by the game. I mean, I didn't cheat. I just exploited the game design. So And that's what I do at the end of this battle, is I exploit the game design. That's what I do to finish this Mushu. But once I finish Xu Zhu, I'm going on to do a Wu character. I still have Taishi Si, Sun Quan, Sun Jian, Lu Meng for Wu, so that's 4 characters for Wu. I still have Cao Cao, Sima Yi, and Jia Hao Yuan for Wei, so that's 3 for Wei, so that's 7. And I still have Hong Zhong, Ma Chao, and Liu Bei for Shu, so that's 3 for Shu, so that's 10. And then once, I feel like I'm missing someone. I don't think I am.
Shu Hong?
No, he's not playable until Dynasty Warriors 3. But no, and then once so that's 10 more characters to do. Say that's optimistically 2 episodes per character, so that'll be 20. I mean, it's probably not going to be 2 episodes per character. It's probably going to take me more for some. So, but after I do that, I've got to do 1 episode per other character. So that's Diao Chan, Zhang Jiao, Lu Bu, Dong Zhuo, and Yuan Shao. So that's 5 episodes extra. So at a minimum, you're looking at 25 episodes left if everything goes really well and I manage to have 2 episodes per faction characters.
If you draw back.
Yeah, I know, they say that. Sometimes they don't mean it. Like, sometimes they say it when you're perfectly fine. But this is one of those cases. I'm actually just here just to get the save. Because if you're low on health, then saves replenish your health and your Mushu. So that's the only reason I'm here. Pardon me. I don't care about killing Guan's sword, but since he's here and in the way, I might as well kill him. I don't like Guan So's character in Dynasty Warriors 7.
And Dynasty Warriors 8.
And, well, yeah, but it's the same character in Dynasty Warriors 8, so they're the same, so...
Well, he fights like Ling Tong.
Yes, he's basically got Ling Tong's moveset, which is...
I like Xiahou Duan and Dynasty Warriors 8. I like his sword.
Yeah, they really fell off the wagon at one point with Xiahou Dun. Xiahou Dun. Xiahou Dun.
Xiahou Duan?
Xiahou Dun.
That's how they say it.
Yeah, I know, but just Xiahou Dun. It's just Xiahou Dun. But they really fell off the bandwagon with him. I think it was Dynasty Warriors 7.
Yeah, they gave him the normal, like, you know how the secondary weapon that like the characters would normally have.
What?
Like, you know how the second, like,
no, that's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's the weapon they had.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the mace that they gave him, or was that in Dynasty Warriors 6?
That was Dynasty Warriors 6.
Yeah,
Dynasty Warriors 7 they gave him just the normal.
No, that's good. That's good then. It must be Dynasty Warriors 6. I'm thinking of where they gave him this stupid mace.
Oh, that big long thing.
Yeah, that was stupid of them. Yeah. But I don't know. Koei just seems to sometimes like to mess with things that aren't broken. It likes to break things that aren't broken,
well,
and then fix them in later on games.
They'll try to mix it up a bit though.
Well, how? How are they trying to mix up? I mean, they have pretty much followed the same formula. I mean, you could compare Dynasty Warriors to a FIFA game. I mean, they do put out pretty much the same game every year, except with new characters and maybe a couple new modes, new perspectives on battles and like stuff. But let's face it, they might implement new features and stuff, but it's really the same game. But that's not a bad thing, because Dynasty Warriors is a good game, so you don't need to fix what isn't broke, you know? I mean, I hate it when people say that if a game hasn't changed in any way and it's a sequel, then it's basically a DLC to the first game, because that's just not true. I mean, a game can be a sequel can be a standalone game on its own without having to try and fix if there's nothing broken. Of course they need to implement new features. That's a must for a sequel. I mean, a sequel literally cannot be exactly like, but a sequel can stand on its own without drastic changes. Like, what was it they said about they said that Borderlands 2 was really similar to Borderlands, which I think is a good thing because Borderlands was an amazing game. So obviously Borderlands 2, I never actually finished Borderlands 2. I didn't really like it that much. I'm not really a big fan of Borderlands, to be honest. But maybe that's because I just couldn't get into Borderlands. Maybe it was the cartoony style, I don't know. I wasn't into the cartoon style of it. You've never played Borderlands, have you?
Yeah.
No, I just wasn't into it.
So.
Maybe I would like it if I was playing with someone rather than just myself, but myself, solo, it wasn't that fun. I know, but Borderlands was intended for online cooperative play. Here, this is how I finished this.
Oh, yeah.
This is not cheating.
It's not cheating, but it's just that
it's not cheating.
I call it cowardly.
It's not cowardly. The game lets me do this.
Oh, you little coward.
The game lets me do it. I mean, if the game lets me do it, then there's nothing wrong with it.
Wow.
I mean, it works, right? So...
What's that trip just doing? That trip was just like...
Yay, I won! I won, yeah. Yeah, it was really difficult to win, yeah. I stood away from afar and shot him with arrows. But hey, I blame the AI because the AI was set to not even respond because I wasn't in range to respond. So I blame the AI. That's what I blame.
What was I going to say there? I was about to say something.
I don't know what you were going to say. There's only you know what you were going to say.
Oh yeah, about the fixing things. I think they fixed Huang Zhong because he had the sword, and then they actually gave him his.
I actually preferred him when he had the sword.
Yeah, but then the only time he could actually use his bow is either.
And I hate this ending sequence. There's no difference between ending the games where Xu Zhu was literally a different colour of army and different three people. There's no point in it. And here we go with the epilogue for Xu Zhu with the one unique paragraph, and that's it, which is also crappy. Xu Zhu, an extremely large and hefty man, normally a quiet man, during battle he went. That is literally it. That is what they came up with for the one unique paragraph for the epilogue.
That isn't even true. He wasn't a quiet man.
He was. In the annals of Chinese history, Xu Zhu stands supreme. His valour brings Zhang Jiao to heel and ends the Yellow Turban Rebellion. He later overcomes the renowned warrior Liu Bei to quell the tyranny of Zhongzhuo. He shines at the Battle of Guandu, where his bravery ensures victory. His saga continues at Chibi, where he cuts his way from boat to defeat the Wu Lord Sun Quan. Finally, at Wu Zhang, he is victorious and China belongs to Cao Cao. Wei's officer Xu Zhu brought victory numerous times through his superb strategy. He had no equal in the armies of Wei. His selfless pursuit of Cao Cao's dream ensured Xu Zhu the reputation of a clever and versatile tactician. He wasn't a tactician.
No. He was just a man who just...
They seriously mucked up the epilogues for this game. Now, I know that Xu Zhu, it looked like I was playing on easy. I know it did. It looked like I was playing on easy. So I'm going to show you guys that I'm going to prove. I'm going to cut out the credits and go straight to the main menu.
Well, to be fair, when you got hit, your health did go down a bit quick.
It looked like I was playing on easy, but here I am. I'm proving to you that was on hard. Because I know it looked like it was easy. There you go, hard. Hard. So it was on hard. Xu Zhu is just a complete and utter beast. That's it.
I don't like his
So thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you later.
I didn't like Xu